Hello everyone, welcome back to Minus to Millions. We're in the first day of June now, and we've got £1,527 in the bank. And our grass area is ready to be mowed now, so what I'm going to do today is make some silage bales, because we get good money for them. And we're going to need to make some money to afford the equipment to do that, and we have got a pallet of lettuce that we can take to sell, and we should have a good amount of planks at the sawmill to sell. So we're going to need a front loader for the tractor before we can sell any pallets, so let's lease one of them. I think we'll have to go for the biggest one, as the planks are heavy, and it's £510 to lease. We're going to need a pallet fork as well, so let's get one of them. Okay, it's only £86 to lease, which isn't bad. Now let's go and pick them up from the shop, and then I think we should come back and get the pallet of lettuce sold before we sell any planks, because I don't think we're going to need to sell all the planks to afford the equipment. What I might do is just sell enough planks to lease a mower and windrower first, then we can get the grass cut and raked, and once we've done that we can sell a few more planks so that we can afford to lease a baler and wrapper. Okay, I've attached the front loader and pallet fork to the tractor, so let's go back and get the lettuce, and once we've sold that we can sell some planks. I think we should probably give our chickens some more food as well while we have the front loader on these, because once we return it we won't be able to lift the bags to feed them. Right, let's get this bag on the pallet fork, and this one only has a few litres in if I remember rightly. I don't know how much food the chickens have left either, but what's left in here definitely won't be enough to fill it. Yeah, that bag's already empty, so there wasn't much in there at all. That bag did last us a while though, and we've still got 3 full bags, so we won't have to buy any more chicken food for a long time. There's also 3 crates of eggs on the pallet now, and as we're in the next month, the chickens will be older, so they should be producing eggs quicker. Anyway, that's their food full, and that should last them a good few days. So I'll put this bag back over here, and then we can go and get the lettuce sold. And I'll take the pallet of lettuce up to the sell point with the tractor, because if I take it on the pickup truck, we'll have to come back and get the tractor, then take it up to the sawmill so we can sell the planks. I'm not going to lease a trailer to sell the planks either, because now we have this tractor we should be able to lift the planks up without struggling. And like I said, I'm only going to sell a couple of pallets for now, and the sell point is very close to the sawmill, so we can take them over there with the tractor. And we've picked this pallet up very easy in this tractor. It's much better than when we had the skid steer loader, because that used to struggle lifting these. Right, let's see how much we get for this. We might even have enough to lease a mower and windrower after selling this, but before we look at how much they are to lease, I think we should sell 1 pallet of planks just to see if the tractor can lift the pallets. Okay, that's the lettuce sold, and we got £494 for it. Now let's go and see if the tractor can lift the planks. Hopefully it can, because if not we'll have to lease a trailer to sell them. Right, let's see. Okay, it lifts them easily. I thought it would, but I wasn't sure because this is the first time I've tried lifting planks with the tractor, as I've only ever produced planks for this Let's Play. But yeah, at least we can sell planks now without having to lease a trailer. Obviously if we're going to be selling a lot of pallets at once, then I will use a trailer. But if we only need to sell 1 or 2 pallets, it's not worth spending money on one. And with the sell point being so close to the sawmill, it doesn't take long to get over there either. Especially now we've got our new tractor, which is quicker than our old one. We can attach equipment to the front of this tractor as well. And once we've sold this pallet, we should have enough to lease a mower and windrower. So we can attach both of them at once and take them back to our land. And we got £1,362 for the planks, so let's see if we can afford to lease both things. And I'll look at the mowers first. I think we'll go for the cheapest one because we haven't got that much grass to mow, so we don't need a big working width. So this one here is the cheapest, and it's £484 to lease, so we'll still have plenty of money left for a windrower after leasing this. And I think we should get one that has a decent working width, because the less rows of grass we have, the quicker it will be to bale up. This one looks like the best option, and it has a 4.7 metre working width, so let's go for this. And it's £413 to lease. Now let's go and get them attached to the tractor, and then we can go back and get started making the silage bales. And we've still got 1,890 in the bank, so it didn't cost that much for both of these. I think we'll only have to sell a few more pallets to afford a baler and wrapper. We might even be able to get a baler that has a wrapper attached now we have more horsepower. Actually, it might be quite expensive for one of them, so we might have to get them separate. We'll have to see what the difference in price is, because it would save us a lot of time. Okay, I'm going to start mowing from here, so that we have a bit of a gap between our field and where we're mowing. And I'm going to make an outline so that we can mow inside of that, because there's a few bushes and other things in some parts of this grass area, so I don't want to be mowing over them. Also, we can't go too far over the other side because we don't own the next piece of land. And you'll see there's patches of dirt in this part here, so I'll just go around them. Also, I don't want to go near the bushes on the right. Now, if we turn here, that should be good. I'm not sure how far we'll be able to go across before we get into the next part of land, so I'll just keep going until it stops us. We are getting close to the line on the map, so I doubt we'll be able to go much further. Okay, we can go up to there, so I'll turn around and go in a straight line up to the top of the field from where it stopped us. And it will stop us again when we get to the top of the field, so I might just turn before we go into the next piece of land, so that we don't have to reverse and turn around. So if I go into a level with the line on the map, that should be fine. It's not that small of an area that we've got to make bales from either. Obviously we won't get as many bales as the last time we made them, because the field wasn't there before, so we did have a lot more grass. But I still think we'll get a good amount of bales from here, so we should make good money from them. Our oats should be ready to harvest by the time the bales come in as well, so I think we'll have quite a bit of money in the next month. Okay, I went a bit too far over there, so we'll have to reverse up. But yeah, hopefully we can make enough within the next few months to buy another piece of land. Because that's the main thing we need, so that we can plough in some more fields, or we could even buy some land with a lot of trees on, so we can cut them down and sell them, or even make planks from them. But we'll think about that once we have enough money to buy the land. Anyway, that's the outline finished, so now we just need to mow inside of that, which shouldn't take us too long to get done. Okay, that's the grass mowed, so now we need to go and get the windrower attached to the tractor. While I was mowing the grass, I was thinking that maybe we should plough that area and plant our own grass, because if we do that, we'll be able to fertilise it and do everything else needed to increase the yield. so that we'll get even more boughs from the grass. So I think that's something we'll do in the future, maybe once we've harvested our crops. We can plant grass nearly all year round as well. I think there's only 2 or 3 months that we can't, so we won't have to rush to get everything done. Now let's get this grass raked up, and I'll start from the bottom left corner so we can go around the rock first, and I think we should go all the way around once like we did with the outline, then we can work inside of that. And as soon as we've finished doing this, we'll get the grass bowed and wrapped, so it's all done today, and the boughs can start fermenting. I think they'll take 2 or 3 days to ferment, so if they're wrapped today they should be ready to sell by July, or even before then. We can harvest our oat from July through to August as well, so we'll have quite a bit to do next month. And we're going to need to make quite a bit of money before then, so we can afford to lease a harvester and everything else we need. So we'll have to sell all the planks from the sawmill either tomorrow or the next day, and it should have used all the wood by then. So we might even be able to make enough money for all the equipment we need to harvest from selling the planks. Anyway, let's get the rest of this grass windrowed, then we can move on to baling and wrapping it. Okay, that's all the grass raked up, so what we need to do now is return the mower and windrower to the shop, and then sell 1 or 2 more pallets of planks, so that we can afford to lease a baler and wrapper, or even a baler with a wrapper attached. Okay, there's still only 2 pallets on the spawn point. I thought another one would have spawned in by now. Just as I said that, another one spawned in, so there must not have been enough room for it to spawn. I was going to say there should have been enough planks in storage for the pallets to keep spawning, because the sawmill's been producing them for a couple of days now. I'm not sure how many planks are in storage, or how much wood is left in the sawmill, but we'll check that tomorrow, because even if the wood has run out, we won't be taking any more up there today, as getting the silage bales made is more important. And I think we might even have enough for a baler after selling this. And we'll look how much it is for a baler and wrapper separately first, because if we can't afford both of them, then I doubt we'll be able to afford a baler with a wrapper. Right, we got 1,363 for it, so let's see how much a baler is to lease. And we'll have to go for this baler because we can't wrap the bales that the smaller balers produce. Okay, it's 2,932 to lease, so we won't be able to afford to lease the wrapper as well. But let's see how much a wrapper is to lease, so we know how much more we need for the two of them. And it's 1,122, so we need around 4,000 for both of them. So if we sell one more pallet of planks, we'll be able to afford them too, or maybe even a baler with a wrapper. So let's go and do that. We should have over 4,000 after selling this, so we might have enough to get a baler with a wrapper attached. Hopefully we can, because it will save us quite a bit of time, and it's also much easier. So let's see what we get for this. I think we'll get the same as we did for the last one. Yeah, we got 1,363. So let's see if we can get a baler with a wrapper. If we can't, then I'll get them separately, because I don't want to spend more money than we need to, just to save a bit of time. I think the class one will be the cheapest. Yeah, they're only going to get more expensive. So let's see if we can afford it. Okay, we can, and it's £4,003, so it's roughly the same price as getting the baler and wrapper separately. It might even be cheaper. I can't remember exactly how much they both was, but yeah, we're definitely going for this either way. And this has got a 10 mile per hour working speed, so it shouldn't take us long to get the grass bowed up. And it makes 125 centimetre bows. Now let's go and connect it to the tractor. I'm glad we could get this baler because it's going to save us a lot of time. Right, let's get these bows made up, and I don't think it will take us long to get this done. I will have to stop when the baler's full so it can put the bale into the wrapper, but once it's loaded in there, we can keep going. The baler is filling up quickly, as we're only making 125 centimetre bows, so we'll probably end up with quite a few bows from this. I think last time we made 180 centimetre bows, because we used the other baler and we could change the bow size on that. But if we would have used the other baler, that would have taken twice the amount of time, because we'd have to make the bows first, then wrap them. So considering the amount of time we're saving, having a few more bows that are a bit smaller isn't too bad. I don't think the bow size makes a difference to the price either. I'm pretty sure the price is per 1,000 litre. And we would have got the same amount of litres of silage from this grass regardless of the bow size. So I think we would have made the same amount of money from 180 centimetre bows as we will from these 125 centimetre bows. I'm not 100% sure though, but either way we'll still make a good amount of money from these, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, let's get the rest of this grass bowed up, and it shouldn't take us very long to get done. Right, we're coming to the last bit now, and I don't think we'll get a full bow from this, but there is some little bits that I've missed, so we might be able to fill the baler from them. Okay, we've got 3,153 litres in the baler, so I think we should be able to get a full bale from the bits I've missed. So I'll get them picked up and we'll see. Yeah, I did manage to fill the baler and get one more full bale. And we have got a lot of bales from this area here. I didn't think we'd get as many bales as this, so we should make quite a bit of money when we sell these. Okay, that's the last bale wrapped and unloaded, so now we need to return the baler to the shop. And what I think I'll do is keep the front loader and pallet fork on lease for 1 or 2 more days so that we can get the planks sold. And it should be cheaper to keep it than if we returned it now and then leased it again. We haven't got much money left in the bank though, so what I think I'll do is sell 1 more pallet of planks so we have enough money to cover our costs tonight. We should get roughly the same for this as the last pallet we sold, and I'm not sure how much it will be to keep the front loader and pallet fork on lease, but I don't think it will be more than a couple of £100. And we got 1,364 for it, so we've got 1,732 in the bank now, and that will be more than enough to cover our costs tonight. So that's everything for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know by leaving a like and feel free to subscribe so you never miss another video.